Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dee and this is How Dee Does It. Today's set, I am doing football nails, I am doing Buffalo Bill nails on one hand, and I am doing Pittsburgh Steelers nails on the other hand. These nails were so fun and I learned a lot of lessons, so let's get into this nail set. So what I'm showing you now is how I use the Daily Charm Bonder to etch the nail just to make sure that the gel polish adheres properly. You just take it and swipe it over the nail. You will feel it and you will also see the texture in the nail change. It starts becoming sticky and the brush gets stuck. And as you can see, the physical nail changes. It's almost like it's melting the plastic away, if that makes sense. The next thing I'm doing is going in with this bright red. It is just the definition of what red is. This is from Beetles and it gives one coat coverage. This is absolutely a phenomenal color from Beetles. The opacity is just right. It's just a nice rich red color. Next, I'm just going in with this white from Beetles as well. And if I can find where I bought these, I will of course link everything in the description below for everything that I use in today's video. The white was good. It wasn't like a yellow white. It was a bright white. Although it gave good coverage on just one coat, I did go in with two coats on this one just to make sure it wasn't streaky. So the blue I used was from this French manicure set that I got from Opera Nails, and this blue was so opaque. The polish was very thin, but it was, the opacity of it was just amazing. Overall, 10 out of 10 recommend. This is supposed to help you with your French lines doing manicures, but of course you can use it just as regular polish. It did come in a set. I think it came with, I bought like a mystery box from them one time, and I think it came in that set. I am in love with their polish. I did not know, and my eyes are open. If you don't know, get some, try it. They had just this past Black Friday sales. I'm sure towards Christmas time they'll be having more sales. I've seen them have upwards to, I think, 20-30% off of their products. So just stay tuned and put some of their polishes in your inventory. It's worth it. So here is what the Bill's hand looks like. Not bad. Some of them I did do two coats. Like I said, the white I gave two coats. The red and blue got only one coat. So now I'm going in with the Steelers hand. I'm using this yellow from Young Nails. I don't know what it is about yellows. To me, they're very streaky, like nudes. So I do go in with two coats of this yellow, and then I'm still not happy with it. So I did decide to use something else. But yeah, I'm just going in with two coats for this now. So next I'm going in with Madame Glam's Perfect Black, and I like to do two thin layers of this just because I have had it to wrinkle when I just put too much on there. But if you just do two thin layers, you will get the perfect opacity and it's not going to build up on the nail at all. I really love Madame Glam's colors and their polish in general. Like it's 10 out of 10 recommend. It's my number one. Alright, so like I said, I wasn't happy with the way the yellow looks, so I used this yellow from Madame Glam just to add a little something to it, and it has a little sparkle in it, so it was a bonus for me. Now this is what the nails are looking like, and I'm just going to use this emblem here for the Steelers to be my inspiration. I had these 4-pointed stars, and so I'm just going to go in and put these on a white background for the first step. I will be 100% honest whenever I am doing nails. 9 times out of 10, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm just winging it. So sometimes it takes me just a little bit longer to put the nail sets together. This one, I just took the stars and I'm putting some Makartt rhinestone glue in the middle of them. And then what I'm going to do is take the same colored rhinestones and put them in the center just to add a little sparkle to this design. And here's how that nail turned out. For the next two nails, I'm just going to use glitter because I can't think of what I'm going to do next. So one is going to be a glitter nail for the Beetles. The other is going to be a glitter nail for the Steelers. And I'm just using blue and black glitter respectively. So now what you see me doing is going in and using some base gel just to give me a sticky layer on the blue one. I'm going to do a glitter press and then I'm going to kind of burnish the glitter in after I'm finished because it's one of those metallic glitters. For the black nail, I just randomly thought, okay, well, since I have the base gel in my hand, let me go ahead and just use this because this one is going to be a sugar nail, and that was a mistake. So for glitter press, super easy. Once you have a sticky surface, you just tap the glitter on. Use a strong brush like a makeup brush, a blender brush, and burnish it into the nail, the glitter into the nail, and then dust it, top coat, and you're done. Here is what the two nail sets are looking like so far. Now for the blacks nail, what I should have done was only used one coat of black. And then if I was going to do another coat, I should have put the glitter into that. Or actually, I should have just put the glitter into the first coat of black. And that would have solved my issue. Or if I even went and did a first coat of black, then I should have just used top coat to sugar the nail, and that would have solved everything. What happened to the nail was with the base coat, and because it did not get a good cure because the black was too opaque, what happened was it slid all the way off the nail, like in a chunk. So it didn't get a good cure. Now, the Bills logo, this is my inspiration. I thought to myself, oh, I'm gonna just paint the buffalo. And then reality set in. One, I didn't have enough time, and two, I can't draw that buffalo. So I went with the red stripe in it, and then I thought, well, I'm gonna do something blue behind the nail. And that's where my second downfall was. So this is try number 112 of trying to draw this straight line across two curved nails, and it just didn't work. So yeah, I've been looking at Tino Vo's lives and trying to hand draw and paint like he did. Got me thinking I'm a Picasso out here on these nails, and that is not even my life. So what I had to do was come up with a hack to draw in straight lines. So now that I come back to my senses and totally frustrated from trying to do something that I know I should not be doing in the first place, I grabbed some of this striper tape is what I'm going to call it. I don't even know what the actual word is for it. But I line up the two nails and I just slant it because it's kind of slanted. And I just make the shape of the stripe that's in the Buffalo Bills mascot logo. Right, so we got through that phase right there of the nail. Now, again, if I could go back, what I would do is I would not use these nails that had the white background on them. What I would have done was use a completely new nail, clear. I would have laid down the outline of the red stripe. Then I would have colored that in red, and then on the blue I would have colored that in just using that blue opera, or a color that is going to be closer to the rhinestones that I'm using. And you'll see why here in just a few minutes. So now that I have the nail colored all blue, and you can see it is quite patchy. The white is coming through definitely on these. But I'm just going to roll with it. So I'm just going to take this red and fill in the part that was already outlined. And then I'm just going to go in with some red rhinestones and fill that part in. Alright, so here is how the red stripe looks. I'm actually happy with that. I can't even complain about that. So with the blue, I'm not even going to get hung up on it. We're going to move past it. So right now, what I'm going to do is add the rhinestones onto the blue. There is not a lot of rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. The only thing I am for sure is I'm going to add the rhinestones largest in the center of the nail, and when I move towards the outer edges, it's going to be smaller nails, and I'm just going to fill in the empty spaces. So here's where my next debacle came in, and I'm thinking that it is because I have that white and then blue on top of the white, and then I'm trying to do my rhinestones on top of that. So I'm using Pooches Bling Gel, which I never really had an issue with before, but I did with these nails. So I'm definitely going to have to try to use that product again, just to make sure that maybe it's old, because I've had it for over a year now. I just want to make sure that, you know, it's not the product and it is just my technique. On this same set, it was just the blue nails that fell off. None of the other, I'm sorry, not the nail. It was only the blue rhinestones that fell off of the nail. And when I went to go put them on in the car, I could actually feel the rhinestones sliding, which really frustrated me. So what I did to just keep the ones that I had, because a couple of them fell off, and I'll show you at the end the ones that fell off. But to keep the ones that I had on nails, I just took the nail glue and I just went all over all of the nails, on top, all over, everywhere, just to seal in all of my rhinestones. I did the nails in sections, so I did the bottoms first, and then I went back in and did the top, and that just worked much better for me, keeping with the same rationale on the tops of the nails, doing the larger stones in the middle. When I got towards the edge of the nail and around the cuticle, I used smaller rhinestones, and then also towards and I just used whatever rhinestone I could to fill in around it. Alright, for the sake of time and the length of the video, I'm not going to show you me blinging out the other nail, but you get the idea of how I put the rhinestones on. And so for the next nail, I'm just going to add these black rhinestones down the center of the nail, and I'm going to use caviar beads on this nail as well. Now, after I got back home from the game, I did another set of nails, and I actually used Makartt Rhinestone um, glue for those nails. And there's some Hello Kitty nails, and I have that video coming out in a couple of weeks probably. But I made those for my daughters, and the rhinestones actually came off of those. And how I did those was I used the Makartt. And then I'd use top coat on top of it so that when I put the rhinestones in, they would sink into it. And the exact same thing happened. Not like it did on these nails here, the Beetles nails, but the whole rhinestone came off. It wasn't the silver backing, it was the whole rhinestone, which let me know that it wasn't a rhinestone issue, it was an adhesion issue. So I purchased some Zulays Bling Gel, and my rhinestones better not come off after using her product. I already have seen a ton of videos of people who use and swear by her product. So I'm putting all of my eggs in Zulays basket, and I can't wait to use this bling gel, bling adhesive. So we are getting close to the end of today's video with lots of lessons learned that I'm taking away. And this is definitely going to be a redo set. And I'm definitely going to use Zulays Bling Adhesive in the next set. So stay tuned. If you're still hanging out with me this far, I wanted to thank you for your time and watching today's video. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you know each and every time a new video is uploaded. If you have any suggestions for bling adhesives that I could try, leave them in the comments. And if you enjoyed the content in today's video, hit the like button. Again, thank you for watching and spending time with me, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.